The book of Hebrews, chapter 12, and verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. I'm going to stop right there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Wadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, wherever you might be. And Shalom to the 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp, coming at you with a quick lesson at the plantation. And Shabbat Shalom, by the way. But hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to go in on how Esau, the so-called white man, is the most disgusting, vile people on the earth, man. And it's clearly being shown in these last days through the internet and different social media websites, man. They're exposing the wickedness of these devils every day, man. And the whole world is starting to see it, man. And this is why we're calling for Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, to take these devils out of power. They ain't right, man. They ain't never going to be right. They're not going to be reformed. They're not going to learn from their wickedness. They're going to continue to be the wicked and double down on it as long as they're alive. So the only solution is for the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, to come and take them down, man. All right. They're making this world a complete cesspool of wickedness, man, and just debauchery, and it's time for them to go, man. But I want to get into some some different articles that came out, some news articles just displaying this, man. So here's an article right here that I came across from End Times headlines, right? And what does it say? Mississippi teacher pleads guilty after being accused of using AI to make sexual videos of 8 students. See, these are the type of people that are ruling the earth, man. This man is a damn teacher. All right, these are the people that are over your children at school, man. There's always these weird ass fucking Edomites, all right, using AI to make sexual videos of children, man. This is who is over you. This is who a lot of you people look up to, man. A lot of our people, man. You think this damn devil is just so great, but look at him, man. Look at what they do. Now, and those of you that are spiritual, you know this, man. They put on that front like they're just so righteous, but look at what they do, man. These people are extremely and inherently wicked, man. Okay. It says a teacher in Mississippi pleaded guilty to possession of, you see it, after being accused of using artificial intelligence to create sexually exploitive videos of students. Here it is, man. This damn teacher is taking pictures of your children and then, putting it in the AI and making inappropriate videos of children, man. This is what's going on. Wilson Jones was arrested in March after police identified 8 female students ages 14 to 16 as victims of AI-generated videos depicting them in sexually exploitive acts. This also shows you, man, this AI, man, is a very powerful tool that can be used for good, but these devils, of course, use it for evil, as you can see, because they can't help it, man. They're the wicked. All right? Look at this dude, man. It says Jones pleaded guilty Friday and could be sentenced up to 10 years in prison. He will also be required to register as a sex offender, man. And this stuff goes on a lot, man. More than is being reported. Now, yeah, you do have some Jakes, some Israelites that are bugged out, that have followed the ways of these devils, and they've been, given over to those weird spirits as well. But the majority, all right, of these acts are done by who? You see it right here. Okay. All right, and here is a video from one of the brothers right here. His name is Amawan Gabar out there in New York. Yahabashmi al-Shah Barakatah to that elder brother out there. And he did a lesson recently. Let me see where it is. It says, hey, yo, fucking sick. Another bad look for Babylon the Great. Now, if you don't know what he's talking about, go watch the video. But, he goes in on how Esau is becoming to be, uh how should I say this, man? Shameful spewing is now being put upon his glory, as the scriptures say. Everybody looked at this man to be, the top of the food chain and whatnot, because he has the fatness of the earth. He has all the prime real estate. He is a, you know, crazy military, and people think that this man is just untouchable, man. But look, this whole situation that just came out, that's being spoken of, you know, Amon Gabar was going in on the fact that it's been rumored that Donald Trump was engaged in homosexual activity with former President Bill Clinton, man. So this is what's going on right now, okay? And this just shows you these people ain't right, man. All right, these people ain't right, and they can't be fixed. But yeah, you watch the video yourself, man. People are saying it's a rumor, but we know how they get down, man. Especially these elites of Esau, man. They're engaged in all type of different sexual perversions and whatnot. So I wouldn't put it past DJT to be engaged in some kind of weird homosexual acts, man. All right, they do all kind of weird child sacrifice shit, and so this is nothing really surprising. But the world is starting to see, though. The rest of the world is starting to see that these devils, they ain't got it, man. All right, and they definitely shouldn't be ruling anything in the planet Earth, man. But yeah, it's a bad look for Babylon. Another bad look for Esau. Okay, and real quick, is another precept. All right, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4, and it says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith." That's right, man. Esau, his spirit ain't right, man. He's not upright. He's the wicked. All right. Job 9:24 comes to mind, man. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. That's who's running the earth right now. That's why everything is out of course. Everything is upside down. Because the wicked are in rulership, man. Because they ain't right. For all you Israelites out there thinking that Esau can be saved and you could, somehow reform him, all right, you're dead wrong, man. The scriptures tell you different. He's been created to be the wicked, the opposite of everything that's good, man, and righteous. All right, so I was just going through the different articles on end time headlines, and that was the first one that popped out. All right, let's scroll down a little bit. Okay. All right, let's check this out. Now it says Elon Musk says Optimus robot will replace jobs and pave the way for universal income. All right. So this devil, man, he's bringing the squeeze, man. He wants everybody to be jobless and to sit at home on lockdown and pretty much, getting that universal basic income. If you know, you know. All right. Pretty much a payment that people will receive for just existing, because they're doing away with their jobs, man. They're not gonna be able to work anymore, and eventually it's gonna lead to the RFID microchip. But Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, Inc., has predicted that the company's humanoid robot Optimus could revolutionize the global economy, even if it significantly reduces the need for human labor. All right. Despite the technical challenges surrounding the robot's production, Musk's ambitious vision for Optimus continues to unfold. Although not yet ready for mass production, Tesla has demonstrated its capabilities at events, including handing out candy on Halloween and performing Kung Fu with actor Jared Leto. Wow. So yeah, man, you see what's going on. You can read the article. This is what these devils are thinking about doing, man. Come on, they're not fit to rule. Having people replaced with robots, man. That's the society that they want to bring. That ain't gonna work, man. It sounds retarded, okay? Because it is. Here's another one right here. All right, another article. Married school teacher sent to prison after sexually abusing teen, then asking him to kill her husband. Man, this is where we at with it, man, because the wicked are in rulership, man. All right, and that's why you have all these activities taking place on the earth, man, because the righteous authority of Yahweh Shemel Shai is yet to be manifested on the earth, man, which is soon to come. Because all this shit right here ain't gonna be happening when Yahweh Shai return. All right, and he sets up the 144,000, which is the governing body of the kingdom of heaven. Let's read a little bit of this. A depraved married teacher, that's adultery, all right, who sexually abused a troubled inmate at a Kentucky juvenile detention center and then asked him to kill her husband, will spend more than a decade behind bars. Alina Barden, 27, was sentenced Thursday to 14 years in prison after a jury convicted her of first-degree sexual abuse and unlawful transaction with a minor for having explicit sexual contact with a 17-year-old boy at the Adair County Juvenile Detention Center, where she taught English, according to Court TV. So, that man, he's 17, so he's a grown man. But in Esau's system, which is backwards, they're saying that he's a juvenile. According to our law, you're a man by the time you're 12. But the point is that she's committing adultery on her husband with a perceived juvenile, man. Okay. Complete wickedness. And then she asked him to kill her husband, which is murder. These people are wicked, man. All right, so here's another one. All right, as you can see right here. All right, I'll read it. It says, South Carolina teacher admitted to stalking and writing over 60 love letters to 11-year-old student. Come on, man. This is a reoccurring trend right here, as you can see. All right. As you can see. All right. So I'm not going to get into this, man. You see the headline, man. You understand. You get the point. All right. It says, is the Department of Justice scrubbing the Epstein files? Look, this whole situation with this guy, all right, Edomite, involved in the same type of activities, man. Look, man, this man got to go. Lab-grown milk ready to be rolled out in Israel and then may come to supermarkets in the U.S. Come on, man. This is what we have to deal with underneath the rule of these degenerates, man. These weirdos. Okay? Let's check this one out real quick. So it says, starting early next year, Israelis will find a new kind of milk on their supermarket shelves, one made without cows. One made without cows. Remilk, a food tech startup, announced it will begin selling its lab-produced milk made from dairy proteins through a partnership with Gad Dairies from next year, according to a report by the Times of Israel. The company claims its cow-free milk tastes exactly like the dairy one. Oh man, this is sick, man. From January, 2 variants, a 3% fat milk and a vanilla flavor version, will be available under the label New Milk. Both are lactose-free, cholesterol-free, and made without antibiotics or hormones. Come on, you really trust this dude, man? He over here making food in a lab. This is what's going on underneath the rule of these fucking devils, man. All right, bug protein. They're feeding you bugs and calling it protein powder, man. All type of different things are going on under the watch of these wicked weirdos, man. And you don't see why we're out here on the highways and hedges screaming for the Lord to come back, prophesying against these devils. All right, just look at them, man. This is just one example. This just, today on this particular website, man. All right, all these articles popping up. All right, here we have the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. That's right. People are mourning, man. All right. The average person on earth is tired of this shit, man. Those who are in their right mind, should I say, even Edomites, they're complaining about their own rulers. You see what I'm saying? All right. But when the righteous are set up, being the Israelites, underneath the rule of Yahweh Shai, the world is going to rejoice, man. Even the heathen. All right. They're going to rejoice because the world is going to be put back in its right order, unlike it is now. Okay. Talking about lab-grown milk and Beyond Meat and all type of weird shit, man. All right. All right, here we have another one real quick. I gotta get ready to head out, but I want to bring this one. It says, Isaiah 14, verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and did shake kingdoms. All right, yeah, man. Everybody gonna be looking at this damn devil with the side eye. It's already starting to happen. Like, man, this is the man that was in rulership, terrorizing the whole earth. This weak punk motherfucker. That's what everybody gonna say, man, when it's all said and done with. And we're already in that process, man. The Lord is bringing this to pass, man. All right, shameful spewing is being placed on the quote unquote glory of these devils, man, in these last days. And here we have Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 16. It says, "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory." That's right. All right. That's exactly what's happening right now on the earth. All right. He's being exposed. That's why it says, let the foreskin be uncovered, meaning Esau's being exposed, man. His shame is being shown to the world. That he's nothing more than a, disgusting, weirdo, satanic entity, man. Okay. Who needs to be put down. And the Lord gonna do it, man, in his time. And we're in that time, man. Hence World War III ramping up. That's the time in which Esau gonna be taken down, man. And the time in which our Lord Yahweh is gonna return to completely take them out of power, man. And all the heathen for that matter. But the main problem on the earth is Esau, man. All right. So I got one more. We'll wrap this thing up. I gotta head out. All right, heavy hitter. All right, the book of Romans chapter 9 and verse 13. All right, and it says, "As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated." And we can see why the Lord hates Esau, man. All right, those who have their eyes open, we can see why the Lord hates Esau. He's nothing more than a damn devil, man, and opposes everything that the Lord has set up to be in order. He opposes it all, man. All right. And the Lord will never love Esau, right? Contrary to what you bootlicking coon Israelites are out there saying, well, the Lord loves all nations. No, he doesn't. He hates the Edomites. He's only dealing with the nation of Israel, man. All right. The heathen nations are our servants. And the Esau will be a servant as well, man, before he's eradicated out of the face of the earth, man. As it tells you in Obadiah 1 verse 18. But just wanted to bring that out real quick, man, through the spirit out, seeing a theme going on in the news, and the Lord said, just go ahead and speak on it. So, Lord willing, you were edified. All right. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Kwame Yasharala and the Bible Bar. Shalom to the elect.